I swear to God, this stuff, I swear. We're finally ready to go.
20 minutes ago so that they could have seen that.
We should have. We should have. Should we play the intro?
Yes.
Okay, here we
Been
go.
too long.
Here we go. Ready?
What the fuck?
Make
And
sure
we're
you're-
live. We're live, everybody. That was the intro.
That was it?
That was it? That's all?
Oh, I was hoping for.
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, jeez. All right, take two. Okay, we're live. We're live, everybody.
Deserves had enough of this shit.
I'm glad I came in here a half an hour early. It took 45 of that half hour just to get everything running.
It's time to take it out around the room and get out of here.
All right.
All right, now you just need to do one more thing, Gizzard Stew. Are you ready?
Yeah.
There seems to be a huge rotating fork in front of Meter's face. So you want to move that to the bottom of the screen.
Or
Alright.
he's like, I'm doing the world a favor.
I mean, I think it's probably like a situation.
Damn boomer.
That is funny. I'll put it down by Nick. Okay, are we ready? Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. And we're live, everybody!
Again!
Look at that ice house picture, Gizzard Stew.
Oh God, no, I can't look at anything.
Come on.
No,
That looks like a brilliant picture. Is that your shed? Ice shed?
no, that's a painting
Oh, very
By-
cool.
by Les Cuba.
Is it on your lake?
Yeah, actually.
Cool.
It's the house from Grumpy Old Men.
It's the house from
Dog.
1950s
Cool.
up on the Whitefish chain.
Where'd your antique bottle go?
The bottle? I don't know. Offhand. There's been some cleaning done. There's been some shit moved around. I don't know where I put
Mrs. Stu walked in and just said, I can't take this shit no more.
that.
and just
She
started
doesn't she doesn't care for that bottle too much. So
You stole her last beer again. She stole your bottle, didn't she?
she took one of my spears out and was using it as a walking stick. I'm like, don't do that. That's bad for spear not made for concrete. Luckily, it was one of the old beaters, so I wasn't too upset. But all right, so
I love Giz and Mrs. Stu's take and take relationship.
what do you mean take and take?
You take her beer, she takes your antiques.
Oh yeah,
I'd be glad she didn't stab
makes
you
sense.
with it.
that would have been rusty. Would have been rusty.
The last time they shot today.
I would really hate to get stabbed by one of those. I'll tell you what, a fishing spear. They have barbs so that they won't come back out without taking a bunch of meat out of your.
So it's really, you don't mind getting stabbed by it, you just don't want them to take it out.
Yeah, well, actually, you hope that it goes all the way through.
Right.
So
Clean
they,
one.
because then you want them to cut the tines off the other end. It'd be kind of like a fish hook.
So you get stuck with it by Mrs. Stu and you're like, just push it all the way through.
Push it all the way through out the other side and cut the tines off, then pull it out.
A little more, honey. Just a little more. Oh.
I pity the fool that breaks into my house.
Stu at the top of the stairs just winging.
It's like, no, I just stab them and then move them around with it.
Out of my house.
It's like, okay,
Is that it?
go ahead and swing on me now. I got full control over you.
I'm doing good,
All right.
Grant.
I think that we're looking good. Let's see who's out in chat tonight. Welcome everybody. Welcome to FogLyfe number. We haven't had one for a year.
It's been a solid 6 months.
Yeah, it's been a while. So I miss everybody. Let's see who's
Since
out
we got
there.
the crew together.
Okay, so let's. I see Gary Weisner. I see VSO. Remember Romper Room? Oh, no, you guys probably didn't know about Romper Room. Addie Tooney probably knows.
Yep.
And she would go, I see Johnny and Betty and...
Yeah, it was really strange.
Yeah, they never said my name. They're like, oh, Giz isn't on the program.
Yeah, on the default name list, popular name list.
Jeff Lawson is here.
Hi, Jeff Lawson.
Steven Sard.
Even
Let's see. I saw Scott Shook all night long. That's right. Little Lang 2113. Hello.
That little angel.
yeah.
Meg D.
Hi, Meg.
Meg.
I saw Michelle is here somewhere.
Yep.
I'm Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Cloud King Cody.
Hey.
Sweet.
Jimmy James. Bachelor.
Eddie J's here.
Eddie. Well, it was fun when Dear Eddie and Eddie Tooney and Eddie J are in the room.
Which Eddie are you talking to? I don't know.
One of the Kenny B's.
Kenny B.
One of them.
Kenny B. There it is. Hi.
Hi, Kenny B.
There we go. I was searching for that. Sorry.
I missed that.
Yepers. Fresh is here.
Hi.
Hi, Fresh. Nick Devine is here.
I'm not in chat.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm not here for the giveaway.
You're in here, though. Meter's here. Loomy! And Ronnie Rasmussen is out in chat. Dave Flowers showed up. Steve-O. There's more coming in. V-Dog. Karen. Mike. Forrest. Fee.
He's here? What up, Pete?
He.
Joe Clemente?
Troy. Clayton Von Kluge.
Joe Clemente's new to the FogLyfe. Ooh.
Nice.
Wow.
Welcome to the world of the stew.
It's a nightmare.
A strange and wonderful world.
It is. It's a strange and wonderful place that occasionally devolves to a nightmare. But
Lucky for you, you showed up while it's still in peak normality.
yeah, when you do 45 minutes of just prime material, like one of the best shows ever, and nobody ever sees it.
Good,
We thought
yeah.
Good, yeah.
When we thought the crowd was fucking with us the whole time.
Yeah, it's like, shut up, you guys.
Shut up.
We know you can see us.
Vape and Bum J.
Vape and Bum J. So,
That's right, DTF. The giveaway was an hour ago.
Right. Just missed it.
Frappuccino, Loomies.
I don't know which one this one is. It's a new one. It's Wide Awake Coffee Co.
oh, it looks like child peeling label.
That's
Trying-
I
definitely
like the label.
a feeling label.
I'm trying to get our kids addicted to caffeine at an early age.
That doesn't take a whole lot.
Oh, that's legal. Never mind.
That
You want a
should only-
soda?
That should only be available in coffee flavor. We don't want the kids getting hooked
Yeah.
on it yet.
Yeah.
Coffee and mint.
Coffee caramel, no. Are you
Right.
kidding
Can't have
me?
no
Caramel's
caramel.
too kid appealing. Can only be regular coffee or mint coffee.
You don't even want to know about the statistics of middle-agers or middle school children who have had caffeine in their day.
Yeah, or are pre-diabetic already from all the sugar in their diet.
Right.
Here, have some orange vanilla Coke.
I needed orange juice for the day.
Yes.
No decaf.
I heard something where they were putting Coke in kids' baby bottles or something. Some third world country that didn't have.
Clean drinking water.
Nestle got kicked out of there, so Coke took over. Nestle formula.
Hi, Lost Boy.
My fun
boy.
reading for the day was finding out that a chick in Florida was arrested for threatening McDonald's to get the secret sauce by any means necessary.
Secret sauce, isn't that Burger King?
I have no idea, but it popped up on my news feed that a Florida chick got arrested for threatening McDonald's for this
Holy
sauce
crap.
by any means necessary.
Terroristic
You
threat.
know the best part would be like you just walk her down to like the nearest Safeway and grab her the cheapest bottle of Thousand Island dressing that you can and just hand it to her.
Yeah.
There's the secret sauce.
Here you go. Add ketchup.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, go back to downtown Tampa now.
Speaking of the crazy world out there, what do you guys think about World War III? Oh man!
Stock up on your DIY supplies now.
The best. Well, I mean, the really nice thing is like everybody completely forgot about vaping overnight.
That's
Just
right. Now it doesn't matter. Doesn't
Like
matter.
we can probably get flavors back here in the next little bit as long as Trump keeps taking people out with drones.
The world's ending anyway. Go ahead, vape up. Vape up, Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, he said he's going to bring them to their knees. That's the headline I saw today. Trump said he's going to bring Iran to their knees.
Oh, I made public policy on Twitter. Is that okay?
First, I think that was also before Iran threatened Dubai as well. So that's a bold strategy, I would say.
Who could think about World War III when we got a strong, very strong vaping epidemic here in the United States?
Correct.
You're right, Nick.
What do you think, Gizzard Stew? Any deals?
Not yet.
Eddie's trying to go to bed, Stu.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait 21 minutes. Oh, you gotta leave at 9.
Well, it's 10 to 10.
Oh, you're gonna turn into a pumpkin or a gourd?
No, but I know better than to piss Gene off.
Oh,
true.
okay. Well, let's see here.
Just I've seen enough of this train wreck.
I didn't realize. Plus, we started late because of technical
It was
difficulties.
that damn bar that was
So,
boomered up
We
on
didn't start that late.
This is 7 minutes-ish. Good.
not too bad. Pretty good considering that I'm running it.
I got a little bit of time, Gizzard. I want to mess your synergy up here.
All right, just wait.
I might be messing the synergy up. Swaggy Shane is informing me that there's an echo in the audio.
Oh, shut up, Swaggy.
Shane's making up stories. There's no echoes.
I did go ahead and mute Zoom in my volume mixer and played the stream. There is an echo.
Oh no, really? You're fired.
Is it when mine's on? Let me know if it's when mine's
No,
on.
it's everybody except for Gizzard
The
Stew.
whole show has just the tiniest little bit of echo. I just muted.
Oh, I can fix that. Hang on, I'll get rid of everything.
Okay. Here we go.
Here goes the echo. Bam! No more echo. Sweet. That's awesome. Now, let me see.
I do have the stream fully set up, though. With
They can't hear you, Lumi. You're muted. I got rid of the echo, though. All right, let me see. I think I can fix this. I'll let you talk, Lumi. There you go. You're back.
I do have the stream fully set up to take it over, though, Gizzard Stew.
Okay, let me see.
Are
here.
you wearing headphones, kids?
She's threatening to take it over already. No, I'm gonna put them on.
Yeah, that'll take care of the echo.
Yeah.
You were trying to host a stream without headphones on, Gizzard Stew?
Yeah.
Boomer.
Now I just got to figure out how to
Oh my God.
navigate to headphone mode.
Click the up arrow next to your microphone.
Up-a-da-ba-da. The up
Select-
arrow next to my microphone.
Yes, there's an up arrow in
Oh,
Zoom.
no. Oh, no. I think I have to do it in Zoom.
You're gonna
That's
have
what
to
I'm
do it
telling you
in
to do.
Zoom and OBS.
Okay, hang on, everybody. Let's do it in Zoom first.
So click the up arrow next to your microphone.
Speakers.
Hi, Vonna.
Okay, now I'm in my headphones on here. And then where else do I need to do it? OBS. We're blaming you. No, I think it's that's right. OBS. What? Yeah. Okay. I think that one thing may have fixed it. So I didn't need to worry about doing anything further. Stop doing the thing. Okay, Toonie deals. Wait, I gotta find the Toonie screen. Toonie deals. Excellent. Party time. Toonie deals. What? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then hit OK.
Sorry.
Okay.
Excellent.
Now it's fixed.
Now you're good.
Okay, now
Now
Toonie
you're-
deals. Toonie deals. Party time. Excellent. Oh my God.
Toonie deal.
Oh my God. This is why people come to watch my show. This exact thing. For you first timers here, this is exactly why people come to watch. Because everybody likes a train wreck.
People love train wreck streams.
All right, so I shared the links in our private chat. And I think Lumi's going to go to vape.deals, the first link.
Now it's up to me to
Then we're going to go to the Breezy, 80% off.
it was up to me to pin her video though. There we go.
There you go.
And I see it over at Breezy, we got 20% off pods and systems, 20% off of e-liquid, and 10% off site-wide. And then that's the second link Lumi has up already. I see Sorin, Eye Care, and Noyo. Anyway, there's some really cheap pods over there. Like starting at $6, like $6 to $9. And then if you go to the bottom and go to page 2, Lumi, right there on that same page, there's a Smoke Majesty for $25. And at the bottom of that page, there's a Gali Fu Chai's Squonking mod for $18. Fu Chai 218 Squonker. Yeah, so Breezy's got
That's a screaming deal, actually.
Yeah.
Screaming deal.
I know Meter really likes the Aspire feed link, I think. Is that it, Meter? Feed link?
Yes, the feed link.
That's only $19.99 right now.
The Squonk mod itself.
It comes with the stovetop RDA thingy. Not RDA, what are those thingy? The
Revo?
sub tanks. Yeah.
The Revo tank. Yeah, you can take that Revo tank and throw it right into garbage. It's pretty much trash. But the feed link mod itself is one of those quote unquote safe mech squonkers. It's still got your MOSFET, so you can't go too low, you can't blow your batteries out. But it's got a very neat little unique top fill squonk bottle system that works very well. I've been using mine ever since I got it last year. It's literally in my daily rotation.
Awesome. Is it magical?
It is magical.
Thank you, Lumi.
Anything else?
You get over to 8Vape?
No.
8Vape's losing their frickin' minds, everybody.
Well, I didn't want to send anybody to China because I think it's a little too late to order from China right now.
Is 8Vape China?
I think so. Or no,
8Vape's here in the US.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't see anything for today or yesterday on 8Vape.
Element Vape has some stuff too. The Nova kit is $25. You get a sub-ohm tank, which is all right, the sub-ohm tank, and the Nova box mod for $20.
God, that's insanely cheap.
Yeah, okay. I don't have the links for that. We're done with that.
The new Ovo?
I'm sorry, Fresh. I thought you said A-Vape.
No, 8Vape.
Yeah.
Ray Vape?
Yeah.
8Vape for anybody that's looking for new mods and mods and pods, they are selling stuff like super duper cheap over there at 8Vape. I forgot what I saw that I was like, holy crap, really? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go quiet for a sec. When I find it, I'll screen share.
Yeah, I've gotten lots of stuff from there. And Breezy.
Toonie deals, party time, excellent.
It's like old times, Gizzard. We never missed a beat.
Toonie deals.
The only thing that I noticed.
Smooth.
The only thing I noticed about Breezy that's really unfortunate is Adam Pilarczyk tried to order a mod from them. But because they have that e-liquid ban going on, they would not send him a mod even though he wasn't buying e-liquid.
Yep.
Really?
So,
yep.
One unfortunate thing about Breeze.
Yeah, if you live in a state that's already got some kind of a ban in effect, they won't send you anything at all.
No Breezy.
He tinkered with his cart too to see if he could get like wire or something too, and like they wouldn't send him anything.
They charged them though?
No.
No, they wouldn't put the order through at all. They wouldn't let him with anything in his cart at all.
And then he tried to put through tickets to be like, hey, I'm not ordering e-liquid, I'm trying to buy vape stuff, and they would not actually read the ticket. They kept telling him that he was in a restricted area, and he's like, you're not reading my emails, I'm trying to buy a mod. So take that as you will.
EMS 420 says the same thing. I was just going to say, I think there's a couple sites that are starting to do that now, and they said they've had the same problem too with a couple sites. If you got any kind of a statewide ban, like actually legislated in your state, there's a lot of sites that are just not going to sell to you anymore right now.
Yeah, they don't want them big fines, I guess.
Yeah, they don't even want to play with it.
Yep.
Old weed and
Yerp.
Yerp. You know the kit I'm talking about, by the way. It's Geek Vape? Is it Geek
The new
Vape?
Ovo, the new Ave.
Nova, yeah.
Yeah, it's not for. I mean, I like it regardless, $25 or not.
Right.
But, 200 watt, 2 battery, just small. It's good.
Yeah,
Solid.
that mod is solid. I had a Geek Vape Nova for a little while. The mod itself is really nice. They're pretty fucking durable, and they're pretty good looking too.
Yeah, they got a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, they make a shitload of different colors of them.
So here's one. I know someone out there was asking about a mod for under $20. The Smoke T-Priv is on sale for $18.99 over at 8Vape. It's under hardware clearance.
Awesome.
And I know that I saw another one. The Soren Air V2 is $5.99.
Interesting.
Bloomy still has a vape deal going on. If you guys have any unwanted, unloved drops, I'm still willing to work out a deal with you to braids and love drops.
The Vaporesso Taro Nano kit, which is a kind of a cool little kit, is $12.99.
Wow, that's insane. I think it was like 60
Are you
bucks.
gonna screen share?
Yeah.
You sure we should do that? Gizzard Stew can't readjust his on OBS.
No, I got it. Just share it in your window. I got you full screen.
There you go.
Ah!
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Did I full screen him?
Yep, go ahead and just cancel that. He doesn't know how to fix it.
There you go.
Just share it in your thought bubble.
He can't do that unless he's running OBS along with Virtual Cam.
Why? You just did it.
Because I have OBS and Virtual Camera Gizzard Stew.
So the Vaporesso Swag kit is $19.95.
Those are pretty decent too. I had one of those. I actually shot.
Oh well, you know where to get it.
Hey, Vape.
Hey, babe.
Go to deals and go to hardware clearance. Like I said, they're clearing out some really good stuff. You can get the Aegis Mini is $36. It's a pretty good deal.
Oh.
I got a question. Why am I here at all?
The Barrage RDA, I think I did see on. Oh, that was a little bit ago. The Barrage was on sale for very cheap.
I know during the holiday season you could get it for half off. Because that's when I got mine. That's a really good RDA.
Yeah, I want to get one because I like the Jenna a whole lot, and I heard that it's quite similar.
Yeah, it's one of the best flavor. It's one of the best flavor RDAs I've run across.
Have you ever tried the Jenna?
I've not tried the Jenna.
Man, it's a really good single coil RDA. Probably my favorite I've ever tried.
I heard it's almost as good as the Barrage.
Does it fit Lumi braids?
The Jenna
I think the Barrage will fit some.
Yeah, I don't think the Jenna is going to fit braids in it like that. Maybe the Barrage does. I've heard the Barrage is a little better too. That's why I want to try it. The Jenna is a little pricey. $95.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly recommend the Barrage for anybody who's looking for a really good single coil mod or really good single coil RDA, because it's just banging flavor. You do have some room on the build deck to get a little crazy. The one thing you do have to deal with, and it's an old school problem, is that there is no adjustable airflow. What you see is what you get with it.
So if it's too airy for you, too bad.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, it's slightly restricted, so I don't, unless you're like a true MTL person, like I don't see anybody that, like, unless you're doing true MTL, you're not gonna dislike what it gives.
Excuse me.
Thesis.
The Voopoo Drag Nano. Adam really likes that for $7.35. Wow.
So William, if you get in touch with 8Vape and you're actually able to get in touch with them, they're usually really good about stuff. Yeah, I think the Barrage is the best RDA of 2019.
A bold statement, Fresh 03.
I like it that much.
Wow.
It was my favorite RDA I got in 2019.
Oh shit, the Aegis X is already on a super sale.
Yep.
But it also only has a 3-star review on it.
The Aegises are actually not bad. They'll survive anything up to a golf club.
But the Aegis X, they did something new with doing that full front screen.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they ran into some problems because they have 14 reviews on there with an average of 3 stars.
Yeah, they changed the whole design for the Aegis X.
Did they? Okay.
They gone done did fucked up somewhere.
Yeah, they like squared it off, and there's a giant screen on the front of it.
Huh.
I think they just got a little too egregious with their idea, because the Aegis lineups, all of them are pretty fucking badass.
Yeah.
I got a solo and I absolutely fucking love it. And Aegis X, they completely veered hard left from the design trend that they had been running with, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sounds like it wasn't what they should have done.
Toonie deals, party time.
Excellent.
Oh, so the Lumi thing that I have going on, if you have a drop that you just never liked, keep in mind the braids fit very nicely in this drop, so don't give it away if you wanted to put my braid in something. But if you insist on not liking your drop, I will trade braids for drops.
Trading braids.
Braid trader.
And I won't rip you off. I'll give you the equivalent value of $20 worth of braids for your drop.
I've seen it.
I've seen her do it. I've seen her.
Verify.
Okay, back to World Vape news.
What's going on in the world vape news?
Stanton Glance is back.
Yeah, yes, because this made me
Today
smile so
he released a new abstract theory, and it states that banning e-cig flavors are likely to reduce e-cig use and smoking.
So it's an abstract theory. Neither of which has any scientific data to back it up.
Correct.
And also, it will also lower sex with vapes.
So feel free to hit him up on Twitter.
Did you not see Gizzard Stew?
What?
Yeah, there's a super deal going on.
Stan Glance is stepping down.
Yeah.
As the head of the tobacco-free whatever the fuck he's in charge of.
Oh, he is? Yeah. To what? Go rogue?
He's going back to being a regular professor.
Yeah.
Wow.
For now, it's already offers him a good deal.
You know what? When you've got like 6 cases of sexual harassment hanging over your head, eventually the university's going to be like, maybe there's some truth to this shit.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe you should step away.
Well, that's got me all touchy-feely.
So he's gone, Gizzard Stew. He's no longer going to be a voice in the tobacco fight.
So on his way out today, he decided to release this?
Yep.
Mm.
I think he's stepping down from the post in like May.
Wow. Well,
you gotta read it.
But seriously, fuck Stan Glance.
That's one guy we're not going to miss.
Yeah, he's
whatsoever.
Illusions of grandeur. He's a real piece of shit. You gotta go find his initial tweet where he announced he was retiring. Comments. Oh.
The comments were hilarious. Like, oh, good, look, Stanton Glance is talking in third person again. Because Stanton Glance announced that Stanton Glance was stepping down.
Wow. I didn't get that. I was already, I wrote a post to him today, a direct post. But that had to do with his latest abstract theory.
Yeah, I'm just, a dude who molests his students.
He should just go back to being a regular professor.
That's what he's going to do. He's going to go back to being just a regular professor.
Just a regular groper.
Yep. Yeah, now he can't grope for internships. Now he can only grope for grades.
How old are his students?
They're college kids.
College, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they deserve it.
Nobody deserves Stanton Glance, Nick.
Get your stinking paws off of me. So...
Got your old balls on my leg, or were you microwaving a sweet potato? I don't understand.
Also, this week, the FDA came out with their final written guidance, version 409-B683. I made that up.
It only holds up until May.
Right. So, and I was reading through it, and it was seems to me to have been written for with the guidance of Jewel.
Yeah.
Well, we'll tell you what to write, and then you just do this, and then
We'll decimate everybody who's still alive.
yeah, and
we'll
then
come
everything
back.
will work out good.
Yeah, let's wipe out Enjoy while we're at it.
Yeah, come back like Rockefeller did.
Which I mean, you can't really blame them. If you like capitalism, this is the way capitalism works.
I mean, Mitt Romney was certainly suckling on their teat during the public hearing.
Well, in between playing with Kelly Ann.
I should make a caveat. I didn't. That probably sounded bad. Unbridled capitalism. I'm a capitalist myself as well, but I don't like to see it when corporate entities run roughshod over the landscape. So yeah, that was interesting. We should probably talk about Senate Bill S-1253. That's coming out of committee, and McConnell is going to bring it to the floor. That is the bipartisan supported bill that will end online sales of vapor products. So that's
when I don't know. Did they look at the percent? What's the percent chance of it moving anywhere? Did you look at that?
Well, it's already in the Senate, so
it doesn't mean it's going anywhere.
True.
Because hundreds of things get introduced every day.
It doesn't mean that we shouldn't be talking about it.
Somewhere.
It's going someplace in the fact that it made it through committee, and that McConnell's bringing it to the floor of the Senate for a vote. So
they're going to ban online sales of all vape products.
Possibly.
Is this the one that bans the U.S. Postal Service from delivering products? Because that would actually be fucking super at this point.
I think that may be tied into it. It's Senate Bill S.1253 is the one that this refers to.
You know what, vapor industry, go back to making phone calls. Can't do an online sale? I'll do that transaction over the phone. Fuck you.
Yeah,
remember those days? Wow.
That's right. COD. You
can't buy it online, but maybe you can conduct business through text messaging. I don't know. When there's a will, there's a way. And of course, everything that's happened, we still have the PMTA process that's looming large.
Yep.
So
a lot of activity on the Twitters about that.
Yeah.
I don't know how much, and if it's gaining any steam, like with Iran.
Apparently, Jersey will call their representatives.
Yeah, their thing is tomorrow. I think they're hearing.
And then here was another one that I found humorous from last week. December 31st, Boulder, Colorado passed a 40% tax on vapor products, and they estimated it would bring in $2.5 million in new revenue, but then they also banned flavored vaping. So,
is that Washington State?
No, that was Boulder, Colorado.
Washington State did the exact same thing.
It's okay.
They approved, what was it? It was like 3 cents or 30 cents per milliliter tax or something like that, and then banned it 4 days later.
And banned vaping. So, if you ban vaping, you're not going to get a lot of tax revenue. Is my point.
Like anywhere in Colorado needs tax revenue.
Right. Like they care about that little bit of tax revenue.
They're just going to tax weed more. What's up with that?
Yeah.
They're saying they're taxing weed so much in California, people are going to have to go black market now because it's so expensive.
Right, can it be cha-cha-cha-chia?
And then I got one more thing from the Twitterverse that I wanted to discuss, and that was that the report that came out that showed that flavorings were 3 or 4 down the list from curiosity.
Start vaping. Yeah, why kids start vaping?
Right. So
Curiosity, and I wanted to do tricks.
right. The number one reason was curiosity. The number 2 reason was because they saw family or friends doing it. And so this whole misguided attack on vaping from the standpoint of flavorings. Now there's actual proof that that's totally
That they were lying. They
unbased,
quit lying.
not
now
based,
there's
not based in reality.
A study out of Mass, right, that smoking rates are going up.
Yeah. So anyway, those were a few things that I wanted to touch on as far as the real vaping world out there.
Yeah, I mean, everybody should be making the point that should be bringing that point up, that
Right.
this is off of one of your surveys. This is off of one of the anti-tobacco surveys. That flavors are not what kids are doing this for.
Right. There
Like,
was
they're not-
another. I guess I could do one more. There was some blowback. I think Politico wrote a comment that, excuse me, that I guess Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden kind of stuck their foot in their mouth over the weekend at their various campaign stops, or they were in a town hall meeting or something. And basically what it boiled down to is neither one of them have any idea, any real grasp of any of the issues surrounding. They're woefully uneducated, and so.
And this is a complete 180 from what something Bernie Sanders had said earlier.
Yeah.
Right, but it has to do more with they really don't know what's going on.
They don't understand. No,
Correct.
Biden nor Bernie.
And so,
Neither are getting my vote.
One thing that I pointed out was, I mean, that's on them that they haven't bothered to get the right information, or nobody's provided the right information to them. But I also feel that that's on us to a certain degree because, of course, when Trump came out that he was going to ban vaping in September, we really took to the Twitterverse and everything else to try and turn that around and inform him that we weren't happy about it and to educate him a little bit more on vaping. And look what happened. I mean, he kind of came around to a certain extent. He had a meeting at the White House about it and so on and so forth. And I realize that these other candidates are just candidates, but I just wanted to point out that part of the reason that people are saying this is they're undereducated on the subject, and part of that is our fault. We should be educating people. That was my point. What do you feel?
I mean, you can only educate people to a certain extent, like on Twitter. Like you can drop links at them and do things like that, but I mean, the chances of them actually taking a look at what you're sending are,
Right.
fairly slim, especially someone that's probably got millions.
Well,
of followers.
I think there's an opportunity now that they've gotten these questions. I mean, imagine yourself being at a town hall meeting and a question comes up that you have to fudge your way through, and then you realize on the back end that you didn't do a very good job of fudging your way through it. So now's the time to possibly try and get these people some better information.
And I mean, with those two, the complete ban of vaping kind of fits with their campaign tracks. So I don't know that it would be with their political.
The whole thing I mean, on that side of the aisle, we see that's where all the vape bans have come from Democratic governors, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
That's where
it's not all just Democrats, but vast majority.
And then you also have that side of the aisle is where is basically controlled by, in my opinion, by big pharma. So you have Bloomberg money going into their side of the camp, and so you have that whole misinformation campaign is kind of on that side of the world, whereas on the right side of the world you have more of a push by big tobacco advocates, big tobacco money.
All the MSA, all the American health organizations.
Right, exactly. Anyway, it was my own thoughts, and I just wondered what you guys thought about it, but it would be nice if we could take an opportunity to try and actually get some good information to these people that are, running for president.
I mean, there was a lot of good comments on their comments, directed to them on Twitter the last 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, hopefully they see it. Hopefully they see it and realize, well, I mean, Biden won't. Biden's a fucking idiot.
Right.
But, I mean, there's an off chance that Bernie Sanders would listen to somebody.
Right.
He's more of a socialist Democrat, so if something makes sense for the public health, he would be more inclined to listen. Because he's the dude who wants to do away with insurance companies and force everybody into it's be a more refined form of Obamacare.
Mm-hmm. Well, or if we could, somebody should be telling him, look, you like this, you tend to like this model of UK healthcare. Well, why are they embracing this harm reduction vehicle? And they need to be aware of the other side. I mean, if they're not gonna jump on that healthcare wagon, then there's, I don't know, seems counterproductive. If you're not gonna jump onto it from a healthcare standpoint, then you're jumping in bed with big tobacco, in my opinion.
And as someone who's been using socialized medicine for the last 22 years, not that bad.
Through the VA?
Through the Army and through the VA, socialized healthcare. I mean, sure, there's a little bit of a wait for things, but there's a little bit of a wait everywhere.
Right.
For everything. So, I mean, if it's something life-threatening, you're gonna get help.
Right.
But I mean, if it's something that can wait, it's you're in line where you lined up.
I would like to see it just from the standpoint of I see every day that the pharmaceutical companies gouging for medications and stuff like that. At least that would level that out, because the government wouldn't let them raise the prices on stuff like they do in an open market.
I mean, it's
like the VA goes, look,
pay for a prescription is $15. It doesn't matter what it is.
Correct, but the VA also goes to the pharmaceutical company and goes, look, we're only giving you $15 for an asthma inhaler.
Yeah.
We're only giving you $15 for albuterol. We're not going to give you $150 for it.
Exactly.
But somebody that doesn't have insurance and has to go get an asthma inhaler, that's what you're going to pay.
Yeah.
And, there's people out there that are on insulin and all kinds of other necessary medications that are getting gouged from the system that we're in. So,
Well, I mean, a lot of it's the fault of the insurance companies for doing what they've been doing to people for years and years and years.
insurance and pharma.
Yeah. And I've been saying for a while that insurance as we know it you can hear the death rattles of the system that's in place right now because it's gotten out of hand.
Right.
A lot of things have gotten out of hand, but this is one that's going to change because it's changed everywhere else in the world and it works how they're doing. So something's got to give.
Right.
And people are not stupid. Like all the viewers out there right now, I know you're not stupid. I know you're not stupid. I know you're overpaying for insurance for your family.
Right.
I know you are. I know you're overpaying for your car insurance. Know it. Know you realize this. These things should not cost as much as they do. Like if someone gets in 12 wrecks, fine, their insurance should be where it's at. But the prices they charge for the nominal chance that you're going to get in an accident.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
it's
getting
ridiculous.
rich. A lot of
And
people.
it's the same thing with healthcare insurance. You're paying hundreds of dollars a month on the off chance that you get sick. And the insurance companies go to the hospitals and tell them we're going to give you this. Just like Iz was talking about. We're going to give you this, and we're going to give you this for the medication. Everything else that they're able to scope off the top of you. What's that noise?
Because there's a little personal smoke detector.
No, my
Been a good show, everybody. Time to go.
my UPS just tripped.
Oh boy.
And I replaced the batteries in it today, and it's still telling me that that the batteries are bad. So I don't know. I got to figure it out.
Damn it.
And I've been having critical shutdowns on my computer past 2
boy.
days too.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the. If this computer blows up, I'm just gonna go back to my phone and leave it at that. I don't know. Watch YouTube on my phone.
No, you got to get that big old badass Ryzen running again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, thanks for letting me play when you're in your fogged out room there, Gizzard Stew. It's awesome to hang out with you. I missed you.
All right. Much love to Toonie.
Love you. Hey,
Go
love you guys.
get in bed before you get in trouble.
Oh, he's stirring. Love you guys.
Okay.
Bye, Toonie.
See you later. Love you, chat. Good night.
All right. So now let's get off of politics and onto something else.
Let's have some fun.
Something fun.
Uh-oh, show stealers here to steal this show.
There we go. We got cats. We have
Are you going to sing?
I double dare you.
I fucking double dare you.
So, Meter, I was going to ask you, is this a down week for UFC?
It is this week and next week. First official UFC event of the year is not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday.
So is your show on hiatus as well?
For the moment, I think I was thinking about it earlier, and I think what I'm going to do, because I didn't get to do my final recap show of 2019 because I was in the middle of upgrading some things and had a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I have now upgraded my system, so I think as like a test broadcast, what I'm going to do is do my recap show as my first show of the year on Thursday night this week and try and push it through my side and see if I can get everything tweaked the way we think it should be. And then that way, next week, when the regular show comes back into effect, because we will have the UFC that weekend, be back on track.
Excellent.
Pull off the keyboard.
She wants to type.
Right?
Yep. You wanted to type to her peoples.
That's right. ID Voca's out there.
What's up, Voca?
I'm vaping my mouth full of nog right now, too.
Full of nog. Eggnog?
Yep.
Sounds good.
So I'm actually really disappointed because that whole Toonie deals, and you didn't even tell Toonie about the best deal of them all.
Which is?
From now until midnight, get all 3 spork puddings for only $14.99.
Flag's been running it in the chat the whole show.
I don't read chat when I'm obviously.
So anyone who wasn't watching chat as well as Gizzard Stew, if you go to VSO Flavors right now, from now until midnight, you can get all 3 sport pudding flavors for $14.99.
Wow, such a deal.
It's
That is a good
strawberry,
deal.
blueberry, and the original vanilla. And believe it or not, I love Swaggy Shane Blueberry, but I actually really enjoyed the spork strawberry over the blueberry. That's been a first for me.
I forget which one I like more. I think I like the strawberry more too. I like them both. I liked all 3. I think it was strawberry, blueberry, vanilla for me. I'm actually vaping right now. Swaggy Shane sent me a package a while ago. I'm vaping. I'm almost done it now, but the soul warming cider.
Soul warming cider is so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
There we go. Product placement. Beautiful.
The sport puddings. Yeah, ID10T was ordering the spork flavors last night after Noted. Because the Fermi deal was running.
Good. Yeah.
Thank you, Poodle Pearl.
The warm and cider. Thank you, Vape Ross Vape.
That's a hell of a deal. Go get it.
Yeah.
That would make you a fuck metric ton of e-liquid as well.
Absolutely make you a whole bunch of liquid too. Oh, that Boston cream donut though.
The Boston
Anyone that
cream-
hasn't tried
that lemon
them.
donut, that chocolate donut. That chocolate donut's nuts. Like I still don't.
Ew.
I've got inklings on how he did it, but yeah. Make something taste exactly like the little roll of chocolate donuts that you can get at a gas station.
Yeah, the little tiny packs.
Yeah. Waxy frosting and all. Son of a gun, that's spot on.
Ooh, Capozzi made a good pick. He got that red raspberry.
The red raspberry dough.
That red raspberry's fucking amazing.
We did this, or you did this last night, but you want to go over your flavorings of the year picks again?
Oh, sure. Let me pull the list up here.
In case there were people that missed it.
Anybody has any questions about it? There it is. Still got it on the desktop.
You get a spark, and you get a spark, and you get a spark.
Yeah. So I had two best of lists last night. So I'll go over the first best of list. Number 5 was Vape Train Lemon Meringue Tart. Just because it's such a complete flavor. You can vape it by itself, or you can add it to other lemon vapes, but it is absolutely amazing by itself. You just mix it up at 5 or 6% and walk out the door, and you're good all day with a really, really, really good lemon meringue. But it's buttery. It's got a really good meringue. It's got a wonderful lemon to it. It's one of the best all-around flavors that's out right now. Number 4 was Pumpkin by BSO. We actually have a legit pumpkin, everybody, over there at the Vaping Swag Originals. So if you're over there looking at stuff because of the Gizzard Stew sale, look at that BSO pumpkin. If you've been looking for pumpkin at all, get it. And I gave away a little bit of my recipe, but I've just been doing one-on-one pie crust, BSO pumpkin, and vanilla custard V1, and pumpkin pie, baby. Pumpkin pie. And it's wonderful. Number 3 was Pineapple Lassie by Mullenberry. One of the best yogurts to come out in a really, really, really long time. Pineapple is kind of negligible. It's a good pineapple, but you can bend whatever fruit you want into it over the top of that pineapple and just get a absolutely wonderful fruit yogurt. It works really well with bright berries, brighter berries like strawberries, things like that. Works really well. Scott shook the lists. There were, I think, 4 different lists that all got done last night, and it was on Noted over on DIY or Die's channel. It was last night's episode of Noted is where we did the lists. Number 2, Sour Lemon by Vape Train. It is exactly what it says it is. It's tart, it's sour, it tastes like a freaking sour lemon. If you didn't know you needed that in your vape life, if you like lemon at all, you absolutely 100% need that flavor in your vape life. It fills out every single lemon and makes them work properly. So it's an absolutely wonderful additive flavor. Not all that great by itself, but it is a really good flavor. Good, yeah. The other, and number 1 is Sweet and Smoky Tobacco by Flavora. It is the perfect additive tobacco to any other tobacco, and it just rounds them out. It's sweet, it's moist. It works with every single tobacco flavor I've thrown it at, every single tobacco recipe that I've messed with. I'm pretty sure I haven't made a recipe without sweet and smoky tobacco since it came out. If I've done a tobacco, it is that good. It is that good. It adds just enough smokiness to like those moist tobacco leaves or those dry tobacco leaves, but then it also adds some inherent sweetness to it, and it adds some moisture to tobacco vapes. So tobacco vapes can be a little bit savory depending on what tobacco you're using. This takes care of a lot of it. It is the perfect tobacco complement. The perfect tobacco complement. Not only to Flavora's tobaccos, which are up among the best tobaccos that are out there. It works with all the other tobaccos, the Hangsons, the Inaweras, TPAs, Flavor Arts. It works with all of them, and it is that good. So if you like tobacco at all, and you haven't picked up Sweet and Smoky Tobacco by Flavora, you're doing yourself a disservice. And then everybody asked me what. Well, everybody was trying to hem and haw and say that they didn't know who the manufacturer of the year was. I said to hell with that. I know who the manufacturer of the year is. I know who it is. It's Wonder Flavors. Wonder Flavors kicked the crap. Like last year, it was a tie between Wonder Flavors and Flavora. This year, Flavora didn't come out with anything that stood up to what Wonder Flavors did with their 2 releases this year. They released 24 flavors this year. These 3 would have been in the top 3. Period. These 3 flavors would have been in the top 3. Number 3, Cookie Butter. Cookie Butter by Wonder Flavors. It's one of the new release. It tastes like butter with ground up sugar cookies and a little bit of spice to it.
Oh.
Yeah. It works perfectly in your bakeries. If you're looking to add butter to any recipe, just grab the cookie butter. Just grab the cookie butter. It's gonna work.
They were out of it, so it must be good.
Yeah, it's super duper buttery. It is so good. It is an amazingly good flavor, and it's going to complement all of your bakeries. It's going to complement anything you need butter in. Doing pies, you could put it in tobaccos and it would work. It's just gonna work, and it's so flippin' good. It is an amazing flavor. In case you couldn't tell, based on my recent recipes, because I don't know that I haven't put it in something every week. Cookie butter by Flavora, or Wonder Flavors by Wonder Flavors. Sorry, my bad, yo. Number 2, baked strawberry by Wonder Flavors. If you want the inside of a strawberry pie, here it is. It is, yeah. It is a cooked strawberry flavor. It's got a little bit of a pectin thing going on. It's juicy and jelly and wonderful, and it tastes like baked strawberries. It tastes like a baked strawberry pie. All that's missing is pie crust. And if you want to get fancy, you can add a little bit of strawberry jam by one-on-one, and a little bit of brown sugar. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. It is an amazing flavor. There's no other strawberry that's like it. It's unique and it's wonderful. Unique and wonderful. And number one for Wonder flavors. This is my number one flavor. My number one flavor of 2019. Strawberry cheesecake by Wonder Flavors.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Poodle Pearl. And May May. You coming over to talk about Wonder Flavors too? No, you're not going to tell people about Wonder Flavors? No? Okay. Wonder Flavors strawberry cheesecake. It is one of the most complete cheesecake flavors you're ever going to try. Meter, you would hate it. You would hate it. But you can mix it at 2.5% and you've got strawberry cheesecake in 2 days. It has a delicious strawberry topping flavor mixed in with it, but you can actually bend it around pretty easily and change it into other cheesecakes if you want. But the cheesecake in it is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Take Yes Sweet cheesecake, multiply it by 3, and that's the cheesecake you get. It is so good. And I've been throwing it in everything. Looking for an excuse to use it. Looking for an excuse to burn through 30 mils in a hurry. So. Right, Mamie?
Oh.
There we go. That's my flavors.
That's awesome.
She is a pretty kitty. That's the Mamie. She's walking out. She said, I've had enough of you people.
All right. Thank you, Fresh. Now, Divine, tell us what you're making.
Making some 4-core aliens right now. Filling orders. Picking it. Hey, did anybody see the build off? Good.
I watched part of it yesterday.
Yeah. There's actually... Maybe I should have left that little video up. Yeah. I had a 4-minute one. I took that shit down because 4 minutes in my channel don't mix. But yeah, check out the ND6K build off on my channel. There's a bunch of really good builders.
And that was no holds barred?
Yeah, that was no rules on that one.
No rules.
No rules.
What do you want to know about bananas, CB?
Full on, no rules. There were some awesome builds.
I made a really good recipe called Ned's Banana Hammock. It's a banana pudding, and it was a tribute to Nick Devine's penis. So if that's what you're looking for,
must have been a short bill.
Hey, it's a thick vape. That's what counts, Nick Devine. Thick.
Good. It was in one of these. In one of these.
Oh.
Yeah, one of those.
Nick Devine coils?
Yeah.
Where'd you put it in?
An eyeshadow container?
Yeah. I just buy a bunch of eyeshadow, use it, and then I empty them out, clean them out, put them in the ultrasonic cleaner, and then use them for the coils.
Yeah.
He gets his eyes looking so pretty for the shows.
Yeah.
Right. Prison rules.
So we heard what Fresh's favorite RDA of the year was.
Mirage.
What about you, Stu?
What about you, Nick Devine?
Me, I keep just thinking, all in all, pound for pound, I think the Rebirth, because it's very affordable, it's a very good vaping RDA, and it accepts big builds, which I like. I love bottom airflow. So all in all, the Rebirth. Runners up, the Widowmaker was really good. Widowmaker was really good. For vaping, I really do like the Dang and the Cosmonaut V2, the M-Turk V2. But if I had to pick just one, it would be the Rebirth.
Rebirth was amazing. How about you, Giz? What was your favorite RDA you tried this year?
I would probably have to say, well, it was actually from like November of last year, but the day one,
Day one was really good.
the little
That's a
single
great flavor
banger.
RDA. That would not hold a Lumi braid.
No. It's a good little squonker, or you can drip with it as well if you put the pin in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's single-sided airflow only, which is interesting.
Yeah, it feels a little lopsided when you vape it, but it's a great flavor. Great flavor RDA.
You can tilt it towards you and juice doesn't spill out onto you, though.
True.
So, probably my favorite from last year. I haven't, I don't think that I got any, I don't think I got very many of the new ones. I don't think that I had very much experience with most of the 2019 RDAs, so.
Swaggy Shane says you're still spotlighting gizzards.
Oh.
Doesn't look like it to me, but you're
there
the one.
We go. We're back! We're back, everybody. There's Meter.
Yeah, you had old Ned Devine there on Spotlight for a hot minute now.
Hot minute. Well, he was talking for a while. I did enjoy the Rebirth. Was that 2019er?
That was a 2018, but...
The Rebirth was?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then...
Yeah, we got it because I got it in Vegas when he released it.
Yeah, I got that one last November as well.
Oh, well, then that can't be the RDA here. Well, then we got to think of
A
something
2019 RDA. Dang!
The dang!
The Ohana was pretty good, but that wouldn't even be on my top 5.
Oh,
Yeah, I really like the Widowmaker, and then the Widowmaker. Oh, the Dead Rabbit V2 was really good. I mean, it's basically the same thing, but it come out in 2019, and it is a really good RDA. Yeah, I think I'd have to go with either the Widowmaker or I'm going with the Widowmaker.
He's updated his response to the Widowmaker.
But now we got to figure out, was the Widowmaker put out in 2019?
What will be the RDA of 2020?
What will be the RDA of 2020?
Only time will tell.
I don't know what's coming out, so...
The Dead Rabbit V3.
The Dead Rabbit V3.
oh,
It could be.
It's not too hideous.
What about Ricky Gervais and the Golden Globe Awards?
How he ripped everybody to pieces. This is the last year. We're just having fun.
Yeah, we're just having fun.
And then proceeds to drop the truth on all of them.
I can guarantee you that I won't be back here.
Yep. When you come up to accept your awards, don't give a political statement. You live in a dream world.
Yeah.
Right, thank your agent, thank your God, and fuck off.
Yep.
Right.
It
He
was
was
so-
savage.
It was fantastic. Tom Hanks looked terrified.
He was terrifying.
Yeah, every time they showed him too.
Yep.
So was the CEO of Apple.
Yeah, that was a beautiful moment though.
That was.
Ricky
You've done
Gervais,
such a wonderful morning show.
he doesn't care what Hollywood has to say about him anymore. Rebirth 2. Maybe there will be a Rebirth 2.
Rebirth. Yeah.
I mean, what was your favorite RDA that you tried in 2019?
The Drop.
The Drop.
You're muted.
I have tried many things over this year, to be honest, trying to find something that accommodates what I like. And I'm just so tired of spending money on hardware that doesn't fit my favorite build. So I'm just sticking with the drop now.
Do you
That's
have
why
a rebirth?
I have a rebirth. I like the build deck. The build deck is the best part about the rebirth. Top cap, with how large my braid is, gets really warm. I don't like that. So if you put the Trinity cap on the rebirth, then it becomes awesome. But past that,
You do single coil braids, right? For
Yep.
like, yeah. So the rebirth is, I only like it with the dual coil right down to the airflow. I didn't like it any other way, but I really liked it with the coils down to the air.
And plenty of people dual coil my braids. I'm just not one of them. I've been ruined. I only vape my single coil 14 strand Celtic. That's all I really want to take.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's what I'm making now. If I have another drop to put a braid in.
I think a lot of people do dual coil because it was pretty important to vape dual coil like a couple years ago because that's when you got like the most flavor. But now that things have kind of evolved, it was always weird to me vaping a single coil and a dual coil RDA. I just can't get past that feeling.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it seems like a lot of the older RDAs were basically designed for dual coil. So it wasn't really comfortable. Put a big single in some of those. And now over the last couple of years, we've absolutely got a bunch more that were intended for single coils, bigger or small, just intended to be used with a single coil. So it gives you a little more versatility.
I'm alone in the woods.
MacMod Mike asks, is my custard still available? It is still available as a concentrate.
Pork pudding.
Actually on sale right now. You get all 3 of them, $14.99.
We had to rebrand it, so we changed it completely, changed the name. But whether you call it custard or whether you call it pudding, it's all gooding.
Oh.
Can I say something? Amber K says, want to learn to build, but I don't know where to begin. I have a whole channel based on coil building. I have them numbered and everything, like start here, number 1. I could actually put a link in there.
And you get to stare at Nick Devine's pretty face as you watch all those videos. Amber K.
Or my beautiful hands.
Mm-hmm.
My beautiful paint spattered hands.
But yes, if you're going to learn from anybody, learn from Nick.
And MacMod Mike,
Nick Devine is the best coil teacher.
If you somehow missed it, you can get all 3 until midnight at VSO Flavors for all 3 for $15.
$14.99 for 3 bottles of concentrate. It's pretty good.
That will make you a lot of e-liquid. It's called
300
pudding.
mils, right?
Get you some.
Anyway. There you go. Amber K. She's going to go. I think she's went and subscribed to Nick Devine.
Thank you. Yes, I'm about to give you a link right now to the beginner tutorials.
They usually drop the beginner tutorials a couple times a week, right?
Well, the coil class ones are once every week. These beginner tutorials are actually like the pre-recorded, edited ones that you don't have to sit through 2 hours of stuff. If you don't,
Joe Steeler's back. You gonna sing this time, Mimi? You gonna sing? Sing for your people? Oh, kitty kiss. Thank you.
All right.
What else we got for these fine folks? Gizzards stew.
There's. Should we do Quiz Lumi?
No.
Oh, yes. Usually gets to question 2 and she's like, motherfucker.
Quiz Lumi. Look at her face. Oh my god. If looks could kill.
Who was the star of Back to the Future and Family Tie?
I guess we're not doing that.
No
one.
respect.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should get out of here. I guess.
We can.
Should we go around the room?
Sure.
All right. Let's start with. Lumi's got her hands full. Let's start with Nick Devine.
He's building.
I'm good.
They're both busy.
Yes, so thank you for inviting me. Thank you for doing the show. Stu, it's nice to see you back. And yeah, check me out, n.divine83 on Instagram and YouTube. I do coil building tutorials and stuff like that. I got a build off going on right now that's pretty awesome. You can see like the best builders on the internet compete against each other. All my playlists are all labeled, so if you want beginner tutorials, go there. If you want to do coil class and start from 1, go to all 38 builds that I have on there. Do that. Those are live shows I do every Tuesday, and I'm live every Tuesday and Saturday. And start off this I'm No Joe thing. I'll be on there every Thursday with the meter. So, and hopefully we could do another Friday show where we could draw stuff with Lumi here.
Draw stuff with Lumi.
That was actually a really big hit.
Yeah, was it? Because I actually I don't rewatch many shows that I'm on, but that one I was like, I gotta see this because everybody was like the music was terrible. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad at all.
You guys didn't have to hear the music.
You know, I think that people watched the beginning and they only heard the music, so they got all pissed off and butthurt about it. But if you watch the rest of the show, it's fine.
Yeah, it took a little bit to get. It was the first time I've ever done something like that. There was a couple of kinks, so just fast forward.
It ended up being a good time.
Yeah. But yes, thank you for having me. Everybody have a great week.
Thanks for coming, Nick.
Yeah, I guess I will pass it to Fresh.
What's happening, everybody? I got a cat.
Oh shit! Fresh got a cat.
I got a cat. Is it purring? Anyway. Yeah. Tune in. What's tomorrow night is Wednesday. So tune in tomorrow night for Golf Tea Vapes for normal Golf Tea shenanigans. Having a lot of fun. It's always a blast over on Golf Tea's channel. And yeah, it was awesome to be back on FogLyfe. See you fuckers again in another 6 months or so, right?
Probably.
There we go. So I will pass it over to my co-hostess with the mostest with her hands full. She's tied up in wire right now. It's the Lumi.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just say that I resent that Nick Devine says that he has all of the best coil builders on his channel, because I most certainly have not been on his channel.
You should have joined the build. You should have joined the build off. Damn it.
Well, I may not be the best coil builder, but I'm pretty high up there in the braid builder. So if you ever need braids or stands, resin stands made out of clay, or help with DIY, just regular resin stands that look like skull faces, you can message me on Instagram, Facebook, and you can contact me on Discord, where I keep a array of my coils and how you're going to go ahead and get them. And yeah, there's a link to Twitch if you're an Amazon member and you want to subscribe with your free Amazon Prime subscription. Having me. Good day. Do we wait to give it to Meter and we just give it to Gizzard? Or do we?
You can give it to Meter. I'm going to end.
All right, we're giving it to Meter.
Oh, 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 oh.
So thank you, for having me on the Fog this evening. I am the Meter. I do many things. In the chat, I have dropped the links to all of my punchy kicky shenaniganry. I host a podcast on Thursday nights called the I'm No Joe podcast, where we talk about everything punchy kicky, all of your combat sports, MMA, grappling, wrestling, you name it. If it has to do with fisticuffs, pretty much cover it. I get folks like Nick Devine. I get folks like Fresh03. I get the Luminous One herself to come in and do our casual corner. We get Golf T Vapes on there. We get RJ on there. We've got some amateur fighters that come through once in a while. It's a really good time. And then on Sunday afternoon evenings, I do a recap show called the What Did I Say show, where I hold our bullshit from Thursday night accountable and go over how things actually turned out compared to what we thought they were going to do. Links in the chat for the Instagram so you can follow when I post for going live. The YouTube link is up there because that's where you'll find all the video copies of all the shit that I put forth. And also at the end of those links, you will find the brand new anchor.fm link for all of you fine folks who would like to hear the shit that we get up to, but don't want to deal with this. And I have mirrors, so I don't blame you. So you can now get all things I'm No Joe in pure audio form on your podcasting platform of choice. We are on Spotify, we are on Google Podcasts, Apple Music, and iTunes is coming up next. But we do all things punchy kicky, and we are trying to be everywhere. So we would appreciate it if you would come check it out, because it's just punchy kicky. It's a good time too. But thank you, Gizzard, for having me on, and hope to do this again in the next 6 months or so.
Thank you, Meter. All right. So that's going to about wrap it up. I want to thank everyone that came on to the stream tonight. And I would also like to thank all of you out there that joined us for a little blast from the past, a little FogLyfe show. It was a lot of fun. I miss you guys. I try and do my best to hang out and support other people's shows and hang out and chat and try not to be too much of a menace. But I guess I really only have one thing to say, and that is, as you go through the rest of your week, try and be fairly decent to someone, if possible. And get off your butts and vape. And fresh.
Oh,